Hello, Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Eden Zero, Chapter 89. When we last left our heroes, Noah explained basically what we kind of already assumed about cat leaper, but also we learned that Noah is aware of all of the cat leaping, and generally knows what happens in each timeline. Meanwhile, the Starshines fought the Element 4, and then we learned that Noah is trying to defeat Drakken, and did all of this in order to defeat Drakken. And that's where we left off last time. So let's jump right on into Chapter 89, Hermit versus Phi. And our character analysis here is for Happy. Powers of the Happy Blasters, transforms into gun mode, likes Rebecca and fish, dislikes dogs. Attack 1 star, defense 1 star, marksmanship 4 stars, ether power 2 stars, intelligence 3 stars, and mectitude 3 stars. Kitty Cat from the planet Exceed, he could always speak human language. When he was very young, he was in an accident and brought back to life as an android with an entirely mechanical body. He is Miss Rebecca's partner and transforms into guns when it is time for battle. He has a cute habit of saying "I." Anyway, on to the actual chapter. We opened, I think where we left off last time, with how Noah was talking about you don't know how truly terrifying Drakken Joe really is. So he continues, Drakken Joe, the Dark Alchemist, a nickname earned through his ether gear, Alchemist, and his underworld connections. His power is great enough to place him among the Erasion Seis Galactica. Did you know he has another name as well? Undead Joe. Okay, that gets everyone's attention, including mine. Undead? You mean he doesn't die? Happy freaks out over that. But Pino, rather calmly, biologically, that is not possible. Sorry, that was not really a Pino voice. That was kind of a Noah voice. Biologically, that is not possible. And Wise just kind of stares at him. And as he's saying that, he starts to fade away. Hey, what's wrong? The transmission signal is deteriorating. But we can make out a few words. In world number 29, I believe that has... You must have found that weakness. We don't make out what the weakness is, because the signal is disappearing. But we do get to hear about that he has a weakness, which causes Rebecca to freeze. A weakness? Drakken's weakness. And Noah continues to fade away. And Pino says, the signal will soon be lost. Wait, Master Noah, who are you really? I am, and then he just fades away at the exact wrong moment. Signal lost. He disappeared. And Shiki turns to Rebecca. Excuse me. Shiki turns to Rebecca. So what's his deal? Is he with us or against us? I couldn't say, but at least we agree that we need to beat Drakken. And Wise kind of ponders on, undead. And Moskoway turns to him. Is something the matter, Mr. Wise? No. I just feel like I've heard that somewhere before. Back on Blue Garden, we check in on Noah, who's still in his office. He puts his hand on his desk. There won't be a next time. This is my last chance. If we don't beat Drakken this time, I will die, and Blue Garden will die with me. So don't know what that's about, but apparently... I mean, I get that, this is their last chance to stop Drakken, and Drakken is stronger than Noah, I guess. So that way, if Rebecca, who has, time travel knowledge, can't stop Drakken, no one can. But I don't know about that Blue Garden will die with me bit. Also, here's the thing I just kind of thought about. I was figuring that Rebecca got her last name of Blue Garden because she didn't have a last name. She had no home or no family or something. And she, much like Shiki took the last name Granbell, took the last name Blue Garden from her home planet. But if Rebecca is just some normal girl who has this power, why is her family name the same name as the planet? I don't know if we're ever going to get answers on that, but that's not how Wise's name works. It's not how Homura's name works. Like that's not how like Drakken doesn't come from the planet Joe. That's not how that's not what happens. So what's different about Rebecca? Because we know what's different about Shiki. Anyway, Rebecca is still pondering what Noah said. A weakness. And Happy looks up at her. Are you remembering anything? And Rebecca pauses for a moment. I'm thinking back on my conversations with Drakken in world number 29, but it's no use. I have no idea. And Shiki points towards the door. Anyway, we're going in. Our first job is to find Lobelia. Right then, we cut back to our titular fight, as Hermit is using the drone to shoot at Fi, but Fi is like jumping out of the way. Also, I learned that the Romanji of his name is Fi and not Fi, as I was saying it, so I'm gonna be swapping to Fi from now on. Anyway, after a round of bullets goes, Fi turns to Hermit. You look kind of like a little kid, so I thought you was a pushover. Hermit just like grins at him. If you want to fight me, I guess you're ready to turn into a pile of ash, ain't ya? And he gets this kind of like flame in his fists and like rising up out of his arms. Also, did his pants change, or is he no? His pants have always had that kind of fire pattern. Heat. Everybody knows a bot's weak against heat, and he's now like covered in flames. My flames will burn you out of existence. Flames from a human body. That must be his ether gear. And he like points his arm toward her. Rah! And he like lets loose a wave of flames. And Hermit jumps out of the way. My camouflage device. And that I guess somehow disables the drone, and it drops down to the ground. Looks like you lost your connection. No more hacking for you. And he punches on the drone to destroy it. And he like leaves his fire fist on there, and it starts to melt the drone. His arm starts to go into the drone. Hoo ha ha! And he like picks up the drone arm and uses that to shoot at Hermit. I wonder if you bots feel pain. And Hermit gets a full chest full of lasers. Make sure to tell me if it hurts, all right? Hermit like grunts against the pain. Go on! And he throws the drone at Hermit. It hits her upside the head. Say it! Say, please, sir, it hurts! And Hermit is still silent, but, you know, one eye closed, like, squints at Fi, and Fi disappears into flame. He vanished! No, he didn't. He went inside that duct. Where is he going? And we see that Fi has turned into this little itty-bitty, like, flame. Hoo ha ha! My secret weapon stash. And he's gone into this, like, I guess warehouse or something with a bunch of rifles. Because my real specialty is sniping. Oh, he thinks that Hermit doesn't know this, but Hermit definitely knows this. That's going to be his undoing, I bet. I'll put a flame bullet in you and explode it from inside of ya. Is the, like, absurd, like, is the very, very hard dialect new? Because I'm pretty sure use is not something I've been saying for Fi. But also, Fi doesn't talk a whole lot, so I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Anyway, Fi looks down at where Hermit is, and she's kind of looking around the area, doesn't know where he's gone. Aw, she's looking for me, but nobody ever knows where the sniper's shooting from. Hoo ha ha. And Hermit seemingly still doesn't know where he is. And my hit rate is 100%. With my fire ether gear, flame ammo. Now die. And he shoots at Hermit. And Hermit realizes it at the last moment where he's shooting from. There! We see her eyes have turned into this kind of like circuit board looking thing. Activating ballistic simulator. Aerial move. And she dodges right, like backflips out of the way. It's a really cool shot there. What? Your armory is where your luck ran out. Running prison matrix. What? Hold on. And she like turned it's like this kind of digital looking thing, digital chains like surround the building. Like an image of chains with locks on them. And all of the guns start to point at Fi. What in blazes is going on? I can hack into any weapon that's hooked up to the network. She's even like talking from one of the guns. What? But how do you know where to find me? Your body temperature is much higher than any normal humans. and every modern android is equipped with heat sensors and thermal imaging. That's just common sense. That does make... I mean, like, if I'm pretty sure this chapter is the first time the whole bots are weak against heat thing came up. But if we accept that as true, it would make sense that more modern androids have ways to, like, work around that. So yeah, it definitely does track that she would, like, be able to find where he is. Especially, again, because Rebecca definitely told her that Phi is a sniper. If Rebecca knew, Rebecca wasn't there when Phi shot Wise. But I'm assuming that she knows. Anyway, Hermit has also, like, formed, like, a little, like, hologram body in the room. And she finishes forming, and she, like, points a finger gun at Phi. You have no hope of ever making it as a sniper. Just guns harvest! And all of the guns shoot at Phi. And he's like, he's probably dead from all the fucking bullets. Don't worry, I gave all the bullets an ether coating. So I guess he did live, but there's just a big explosion from the room. I can be kind because I do know pain. That is the way of my heart. And that is also the end of the chapter. So this chapter is very easily split into two halves. One with the aftermath of the Noah, or the latter half of the Noah conversation, about the Drakken being undead somehow, which we will definitely get into later. But then Noah leaves, and we find out that Drakken has a weakness that Rebecca should somehow know, and also that not stopping Drakken will cause both Noah and Blue Garden to die. That last point on Blue Garden is a little bit curious, but we'll have to worry about that later, I imagine. Anyway, the crux of this chapter is, of course, the titular fight, Hermit versus Phi. And it's pretty fun. It's pretty short. It's definitely, like, not a highlight, I will say. But it's a fun little fight. The one weird thing is all of a sudden this idea that androids are weak to heat never really came up, though, Phi says, where's the line? Everybody knows a bot's weak against heat, so that feels like something that we should know that before it becomes principal to a chapter. But that's a minor thing, all things considered. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Similarly, like, the prison matrix is kind of new, but it's not that big a deal. It's kind of a new thing. Still, it is nice, just, like as I've said before, the Starshines don't really get a chance to fight, because they're always stuck on the ship, except for Homura. And so getting to, like, see them actually go all out against powerful opponents is a lot of fun. And I am definitely more looking forward to the Homura Clean fight, just because we've seen Homura and Clean fight so many times, and we know that, like, that's a real struggle for Homura, and I really want to, like, see her overcome Clean. Then there's still Witch versus Laguna that I'm curious about. I don't really know how that's gonna go. And then there's Ivory versus Daichi, which is definitely a thing. But yeah, we're down one of the Element 4, and it's a pretty good time. So I'm going to leave this video off here. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, look free to drop me a like or subscribe, do whatever makes you happy, And remember, your life is your own, okay? Bye!